as we head into 2025, it's really time to discover some of the ways to grow and safeguard your wealth. Whether you're new to investing or have experience, these strategies are designed for you to make informed financial decisions. Now, I'm not here to promise overnight riches, but to give you practical insights grounded in solid financial principles. Now, at the end of this video, I will share with you an exclusive guide where you can start reading that shows you step by step how to make money as a beginner. Now, first up, let's revisit a fundamental rule, and that rule is diversification. In 2025, having a diversified portfolio is more crucial than ever. Look, the world is evolving fast, and we all know that markets can be unpredictable, and that's why diversification is about spreading out risk to eventually ensure stability and potential growth. Now, for example, a balanced portfolio may include a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative assets. Now, I want to tell you that according to a research by BlackRock, which is one of the, if not the biggest company on investments on the world, a well-diversified portfolio has historically weathered market downturns and still delivers strong returns over time. The idea here is to create a safety net for your wealth. I want you to think about how your investment aligns with your goals. Because, for example, younger investors may take more risk, while those who are reaching retirement may prefer safer income-generating assets. Now, as we all know, real estate remains a good way to build reliable wealth. But I want you to think beyond just buying a property. In 2025, trends like urban development and mixed-use properties are gaining attention. Consider investing in REITs that focus on essential sectors like healthcare or logistics, for example. There's also an increasing opportunity in property arbitrage, where you rent properties and list them in platforms like Airbnb. Now, this is the business model that started generating income for me approximately 1 year and a half, maybe 2 ago, and I started earning my first dollars with this method. As I said, I'm doing arbitrage. So these are one of the things. So I'm gonna go check it out. Now, what can I say about this? Well, you don't need a lot of capital to start. The only thing you need is know how to market and have a team that you are well contacted with, and just keep up on the properties, getting reservations for them. And I think for starters, it's a pretty good model. I started with it. I still recommend it to the fullest, and it could really be a big business model if you put a lot of properties into your portfolio and really manage it. So if you really focus on it, you could live pretty comfortable out of it. Now, when it comes to stocks in 2025, it's all about finding a balance between growth and stability. Focus on high growth sectors like artificial intelligence, biotech, and renewable energy. I'm telling you this because these sectors are set to dominate for the next year. So if you're going to focus on something, try to focus on some of those. Now, according to a report about artificial intelligence, AI alone is expected to add over $13 trillion to the global economy by 2030. So really try to focus on a business model that includes AI or something with that, because it's truly going to be pretty important. Now, this is one of my favorites for 2025. Cryptos are still a hot topic in 2025. Yes, I think they are. But in crypto, it's already about being strategic. While I may not be a crypto expert, and I do not claim to be, I've pulled insights from reputable sources, and I myself have put a lot of money into it, and I've seen some good return. Now, the two cryptos that are still leading are Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, that's obvious. But institutional interest is growing on projects like meme coins and real-world utility, like, for example, a blockchain infrastructure. if I could give you one tip on crypto, I could say it is use on-chain analytic tools to help you understand the market movements. And always remember, only invest what you can afford to lose. I'm not telling you now go to invest everything you have. As I said, I'm not an expert on crypto. I do not, again, claim to be. But I've put some money into it, significant, and I've received some good return. Now, this is something that I will always tell people: do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. Always think, well, if I put that into it, well, obviously if I lose it, it's too bad, but it wouldn't change my life, and it wouldn't put me in a pretty bad position. Now, that's my number one recommendation. And I would recommend to you, just invest what you can. And also consider keeping your crypto investments to a small percentage of your overall portfolio. Finally, let's take a look at non-traditional options. In 2025, alternative investments like, for example, art and even digital real estate are truly gaining traction. Platforms like Masterwork let you invest stocks in shares of famous arts, which has outperformed traditional markets in many ways. Now, this is very important, and always remember that no matter how good an investment option looks like, risk management is always crucial. Always try to have an emergency fund and try to put enough that ideally 6 months of living expenses, so that you're never forced to sell investments at loss. I would recommend you consider using the bucket strategy, and this is allocate funds into short-term, medium-term, and long-term investments. The short-term bucket can hold cash or low-risk bonds, while the long-term bucket is for high assets like stocks or even small amounts of crypto. This approach ensures that you're prepared for market swings while still working for your financial goals. Remember, the goal is to build and protect wealth steadily, not chase after risky short-term gains, because it could seem good at the start, but long-term, it won't work out. So 2025 is definitely promising to be exciting for investors. I've personally invested into some stocks, which at the moment, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really now into crypto, as I said in some blogs, and I think with some changes that there have been, crypto is going to be pretty good. And I wouldn't see crypto just as a digital coin. It will be more than that. And as I said, don't focus on the short term, because yes, there are a lot of meme coins, new coins, all of these coins that you think, oh, well, they're doing good, but in 2 weeks they just disappeared. Now, I'm not telling you to go into the Bitcoin only. Obviously, try to put in some in this, some in that, but you have to do your study, because this is not a market that you just put your money in, do whatever you want. You have to do your study and really know what you're doing. But as I said, I think it will be a pretty good market in 2025. So if you like this video, subscribe, because there are a lot of more videos coming, and I've done lots of videos in which I tell you step by step how to start building your wealth. I've also made a free guide that's on the bio that teaches you step by step for free for beginners how to start generating your wealth. And if you're interested, I've also made a WhatsApp group in which, we're building a community of people who are starting, and we want to, start generating all of this income. So if you're interested, it's on the bio, and we'll see you in the next one.